Right, so hi everyone. This is the last week of the I was going to say fuck it, let's go, but we're doing that too if you're getting involved. But it's the and like I always say, even if you don't actually watch the stuff, I feel you're involved anyway and you'll benefit from it. So it's up to you. And just all I ask is come back and let me know the story. Come back and let me know the transformations and the stories or the healing that's taking place because a lot of the time people don't, and it's it can be annoying for me and my business as well, because let's face it, this is a business too, but it's annoying because it's like I like to share it with other people so that they know that all of this stuff really works. So yeah, anyway. So and I know that a lot of you do, so I'm very grateful for the people that do share and give feedback and reviews and stuff because it really does help, but there's no denying the fact that it does always seem to be the same sort of people that do it, and it's right. So, um, I've got the abundance cards, and I've got ones that are about like things to do with worky stuff. Because although we're in Aquarius season now, because we started off this in Capricorn season, and then I feel it does tie in quite nicely. Although I might pause this to go and find my other Aquarius cards as well to just weave in a bit of all of it. But yeah, so this one might be quite quick today because I've just filmed Saturday and Sunday in a row, and because today is Saturday, I want to get off of this and get that up. But yeah, I'm just doing this to make my life a little bit easier because this means that I was going to say Sunday, Monday, I don't need to wear makeup, but no, I suppose it's just tomorrow then. I don't need to wear makeup on the Monday, but I'll probably want to because it makes you feel a bit more awake and alert in that too. Do you know what I mean? It's right, okay, so what have we got then for Monday the 22nd, isn't it? Monday the 22nd, we've got Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years or just under that, and Aquarius season, and it's Gemini moon. So Gemini moon's communication, so there might be some communication happening between twins. Doesn't need to be, but there could be because there's some shifts during this. I know some people that's already the case. And for those people, they have noticed things happen faster, I suppose, or I don't know how they would word it, but right. And actually, there was quite a few indications of that happening for more people because I was getting a few texts when I was filming those videos, and you'll see yourself when I was watching it. Like, whenever I get a text when I'm filming something, because it was only 5 minutes, it does seem like a sign for the collective. So what's the card then? Let's get a card for the feminine and the masculine. So I'll make it short. One card for the feminine, but again, this is a masculine's feminine side as well. Pay yourself first. Sounds about fucking right, doesn't it? And that's hilarious. With the videos I've done back to back, this makes a lot of sense. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Right, this is hilarious, but I get what they're saying. So I try to do that, right? Whenever I try to put things into some sort of savings thing, either like physically putting money aside or keeping money aside in my bank, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it definitely isn't my strong point, right? But even if that is like a really, really small amount and you try and just practice like keeping like the smallest amount of money in like a physical jar or a bank account or something, it's better than not trying it at all. Do you know what I mean? And then see if you can sort of build upon that. Now I know lots of you will be very masculine brained like the women and the men out there. But some of us aren't, and so I feel someone really needs to hear that. And what I realise as well is, a lot of like when I'm using some of these cards that are really quite old, and you can't get, I don't think that, well, that might be one of them, like one of the ones that they're not easily as accessible, or they are for a lot of money. It's like that's really what this is about for the community too, that I've had a lot of these cards for like, 15, 20 years, some of them. And it's like it's my medicine. So although like I didn't create the cards, although I am going to have my several of my own card decks one day. I've even been talking about that with somebody recently, but it's and actually, do you know what? Thank you, because I really appreciate it. Quite a lot of you have said how much you love it when I use my own cards. And that's so funny because I really don't like that. I'm used to it now, but I cringe. Like, I mean, what was it? I was laughing when I was connecting one of you recently, and it was like when I read that one when it was like, oh, I can't even say it. When I'd wrote something on it, and it was just kind of like, and I don't know, I got all embarrassed. I was like, fucking hell, that's like, do you know what I mean? And she was like, I didn't see what it said. I was like, yeah, but I read it. You know what I mean? I was like, I can't even. You got to laugh. It's quite funny. But again, when I'm channeling the message, it doesn't mean it is what I would say. It was what came through. So you've got to earn that. If you're going to call somebody baby, they've got to earn it. Do you know? Right, so don't call me baby. And anyway, people, you just never know. Some people don't like nicknames. Like I've said before, I can't imagine a scenario in the past where mine would have liked being called that. It just wasn't because they weren't a couple. I think he would have been like, what the fuck? But for all I know, maybe I would have liked it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think we used to just call each other by our names or our surnames. Like sometimes we call each other by our surnames, like being funny, but it's quite funny, isn't it? Right, so I did read that. So anyway, that's for the feminine and the masculine. But like I said, a lot of masculine energies. I'm not just talking about men, but I'm talking about the women too. You don't need to be told this shit. If anything, you can teach them more than those of us that aren't that great with stuff like that. And then I can teach people too, because like I keep saying, I talk about money in a different way, which actually a lot of people are going to need when they're struggling with how everything's going to change. So people might still think I'm crazy talking like that, but just you wait, things are changing. I can feel it. We're already in it. So loosen that tight grip you've got on material things. Right. So, and the old ways of working, basically, the old ways of how the money system work. That's what I feel. I want to say masculine, but it's all could be for feminine too. Do the work. Well, masculines are you do the work. I don't get the feeling that is about work as in career work, because masculines do usually work pretty hard, regardless of your gender. I feel that's about doing the spiritual work. Like, and look at what I just said. I'm sure there's something around that for somebody, for a lot of people watching this probably, when I said, about having to earn it. It's because as much as you might sometimes get guys or even women that are like that might be like, I can't be bothered earning it or that kind of vibe. That actually isn't true for, inherently in men. It is something when you're in touch with your divine masculine energy about wanting to earn it. Like, and that's why I think these messages have come through in the few videos that I've done back to back about, like, I gave a message in the last video there about some masculines, like their lesson is that you may be broken down to nothing and your money might be quite bad, and it's because you're going to build your money up with your feminine. Like, that's what was always meant to happen, and that's you being humbled to learn that lesson, to go and get the love that you deserve, um and the support, and know that actually the money could come instantly because you passed the test and you go to your feminine. It's not that for everyone, but like what I said is, even a lot of masculines will still be quite stubborn, and they'll just want to do something about it, and that's why I feel a lot of masculines can take a lot longer than what it could have been. But either way, I do feel it's about doing the work in that way. But again, this is about the feminines doing the work too. Like, do the work. I've just spoke about that. This is what's good about filming these all back to back. Like I said in the challenge videos that I've done and in these ones, that it's like, the amount of work that a true divine feminine does on herself, and especially those of us that have been on the journey like decades, it's like, but you don't need to have been on it that long. It is a lot of work. Like I said, when people connect with me on Zooms, it's like, so when there is the monetary exchange, it is that, like, it's taken on board like how much work I've put on myself energetically, but also how much money I've shelled out there and got myself loads of debt and stuff to like actually be able to have these skills, right? But it's like when you're taking away, when I'm saying about all the times I'm doing the discovery calls and that, and I've just said about on all the other videos that, it's the feeling that I get. Money doesn't really cut it, that it's the feeling that I get from help seeing somebody not feel well, starting to feel better, or seeing somebody looking great and seeing their sparkle come back, or I could go on and on and on. Um, it's kind of lost it because I've been doing these so much in a row. Um, yeah, I lost it, guys. But I think that's, you know what? I think I'm channeling something here. I lost it. I think I am tapping into a specific masculine collective. Like, again, sounds like I'm just talking about one person, but this can be quite a few, but it's like just having to accept that you have lost everything and you're having to start again. I just really felt that. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. They just gave me it back because I was like, why did I forget that? It was just to give that message, and they reminded me. What I was about to say was, it's like, even when it's the free sessions that I'm doing, right? Because like I said, that money will come back around to me, either from the same person when they're in a better place to do it, when they need the help, not just to be like, oh, I better give their money back because that time. It's like, it's just it'll all sort of work itself out. Um, but it can come through other people. But it's more just that when it's a free session, it's just it's an honor to like get that perspective from somebody that have and bear in mind that's taken quite a lot for me to say that, but it's true. Like, I've got quite a unique perspective on the twin flame journey because of how long I've been on this and all of my experience. And it's not that there's not other people that have been on it the same amount of time or longer or whatever, but they've not got my exact unique set of skills. And that's what I own. And that's what people are getting when they're on the Zoom, whether they're paying for it or not. That's what it's all about. And you should be like that about yourself, It's like you should be telling yourself that it's an honor for people to be in your company. You don't need to be uppity about it. It's just that, see when people are not treating you right, because that's what I just don't allow now. Like, and it's a lot to do. It helps that I've got so many different. Again, I don't like saying all the different words that people use for it, but like different struggles, like my ADHD and how sensitive I am and stuff. Because that's what helps me protect my energy fiercely. It's like, right, if I ain't got a man here to protect me, I protect myself. You know what I mean? Until I manifest a man that's meant to protect me, that I know does protect me energetically. Um, But look at this, look what I've just pulled, celebrate your wins. And that's what I was just saying. But it's like, that's because I've done the work and I'm still doing the work and I'm still helping others do the work. It never stops. Healing never stops. Doing the work on the twin flame journey never stops. The next bit of work happens when you're actually with your twin and all the work you have to go through with that. But I don't know about you, but actually all that shit excites me because it's like I love growth and getting stuck in, and I love talking about feelings, and I'm not about blame and shame and guilt and everything like that. I'm about just understanding what was going through your head when that happened and what was going through your head when this happened, and just learning from it. You know what I mean? That's what I do with my clients, and that's what so I hope I've attracted a masculine like so like that, or I've just put them off if they're fine. Anyway, but celebrate your wins. Yeah, celebrate your wins, masculine and feminine. I'm not homing in on whether that is the feminine or the masculine, and the spark of the hustle. So I feel there's a spark coming back in the connection that I'm picking up on. And I'm going to leave it here because I am very tired and I just feel that is the message. And again, but I feel that's part of the message somebody needs as well, that I'm tapping into twins that are getting quite tired towards the end of a divine separation coming into a divine union. Is that why did I pick up this deck? Gardening, manifesting, planting, reaping. Yeah, it's like this is now manifesting something that the seeds were planted a long time ago. Awareness and opportunities, lucid dreams. Some of you might have been having actual lucid dreams, like where you know that you're actually in a dream. I have them all the time. Um, Fire opal, sensuality, confidence. Yeah, I can tell, with the sort of solar plexus, the power coming back, sensuality. It's like this is a union energy, innocence. Oh yeah, unicorn. Those of us OGs know that unicorn is about the twin flame. So yeah, because the unicorn is like, you're both like a unicorn teacher. Like, are you real? Like at the end of the new Magic Mike, if you've ever seen that, there's reference to unicorns. Innocence, trust, and honesty. Yeah. So I feel there's some real. Oh yes, Gemini. I feel there's some real honest communications coming in if they haven't already started already. And I know for some of you that they have. But you know what? Start the on. This is such a counselor thing to say, but I'm going to say it. Start the honest conversation with yourself, and I'm actually really excited because I can see, I kind of thought maybe I should just stop these messages and focus on the challenge, but I can see how this message, even if it's just like a personal message for one or two people, that's really going to fit with what some of you choose for the the Fuck It Let's Go challenge. So let me know if that's you, because I can tell what they're doing. But anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, book a free discovery call. Please do it, right? I'm not going to do the hard sell. You don't need to book this week. You don't need to book the things that are on offer. All it is that I just want you to take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like, really see it as an opportunity that has come your way from somebody that is genuine. I'm not trying to trick you. It is just part of my life's calling. If I don't do this kind of stuff, the blessings don't come my way. And but it's like, look, at least I do it with a smile on my face. But all I would say is, for God's sake, at some point tell me to get off the Zoom, because I can't seem to get off these Zooms, but I just love it so much. And it can take me a while to recover. But I've done not I've actually, I'm not even kidding. When did I connect? So it has taken me near enough all week to catch up, yeah, to get my energy back. So I can't do it all the time, but I do love it when I have those very long Zooms. And yeah, anyway, I'll speak to some of you later. See you later. Come and do the challenge.